So we're live now. What a cluster.
That's why we clicked it's not made for kids.
Oh, see, it's on. I got it on you.
So, Sarah, can you go to the other one and tell them that we've started another one?
Yeah.
I don't. Like,
Oh, that's weird. I can hear you talking a lot. Hi.
There we are.
Hi.
Christopher Scott, thank you so much for your patience. There's my family from Vegas. Wallace family.
wait and let a few more people get on. Reason. So I need somebody to tell me how when you have a scheduled live stream, how you go live on that live stream. It wouldn't let me. It just wanted me to go live on a new live stream.
Yeah, I just set it on the other one. Are we doing a video release tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm trying to get comfortable.
Oh, there we are. Hi.
We're live. We're live.
Well,
Who's your family from Vegas?
they're the ones that helped us get to 100 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
She was one of the ones. Wallace family was one of the first ones on Instagram that, well, and YouTube, right? That kind of reached out to us, and then she helped us get to 100 subscribers on Instagram. So,
Oh, I see. Okay, I see
Yes.
what you said then.
I mean, I don't know her personally, but
They seem like really good people. So
yes.
if y'all haven't already, go check out go to their page and subscribe. Food, forest, and permaculture. Good evening to y'all. How are y'all?
There's only 2 people on the other
Y'all type where y'all are at so we know who we're talking to. Of course, y'all probably already know this. We're from Texas. We're North Texas. We're about probably 45 minutes north of Dallas. So if you're on here, let us know where you're at. Wallace family, I know you're in Vegas. But KBL Texas Homestead, well, okay, I just answered my own question. Where in Texas are you?
So KBL Texas is the one I sent you links to him today. He's the one that made that little.
Oh,
thing.
yes.
Yes.
I think I know where Christopher Scott lives.
I think I do too.
Hello, Karen Glover.
I think we know her too.
Oh, my. South Central New York. Thomas
Up there.
Schmidt Homestead. Welcome.
Welcome to Texas.
The Wallace
Michigan.
family homestead. They're looking at a house in McKinney.
I see this, Wallace. Well, we would be like really close. McKinney is probably less than
An hour.
Yeah,
40,
from
45
us.
minutes.
Why are you coming from Vegas to McKinney? What brings you to Texas? South Texas, KBL Homestead, Texas Homestead.
This is Chris from the Christopher
Hey guys,
Scott
so
channel.
Christopher Scott is my cousin. Y'all go check out his channel. He does a lot of fish keeping, animal keeping. He's got a pretty popular channel.
He's also got 3 really cute kids.
He does.
Don't give him that promo. He doesn't deserve it.
We are from Vancouver Island, British Columbia,
That's
Canada.
Canada.
Wow.
Where's Easton used to call
This is wild to see the community, how far and wide we are. That's pretty awesome. I guess we'll give a few more minutes and then we'll kind of.
Hey, I can put something on the Instagram.
Karen Glover, I love you. She's talking to Chris.
How many people are on right now?
Subscribe.
I'm not sure.
12.
That's fun.
Wow. Wow. I'm hoping
Oh,
Arms
Chris, you
Family
love
Homestead.
Vancouver. Good.
You hope.
Arms Family Homestead.
I hope Arms Family Homestead hops on here too. That would be awesome. If anybody knows Arms Family Home, if knows Daniel from Arms Family, shoot him a text or call him and tell him we're doing a live chat.
Yeah, I mean, because
We'd love to see
That
him
would
on
be
here.
awesome on here.
Cause we have
There's Smith Family Ranch. How are y'all? I watched y'all's video this morning.
are y'all from Texas? Are they
Yeah,
from Texas?
yeah, they're from East Texas.
Okay,
Somewhere
that's
around-
right.
yeah,
Yes.
By
Hey, y'all. That's
Jefferson.
Yay.
Hey, ask Chris, how do you put a swipe up link to get to a YouTube video on Instagram? He would know that. I've seen that. He's done it before.
Yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that
yes.
that like button for us. We got 3.
Got 10 people watching. Wow.
So Smith Family, y'all said y'all were on Facebook. I think you said y'all were on vacation or traveling, or are y'all? Is it work or play? What are y'all doing?
Just scroll down and the like button's right there.
Can we say his name?
Yeah.
Okay, so Karen Glover is my mom, the Mimi of these two, mother-in-law to this
And
one.
this one over here too.
So,
That one.
and Mimi is great at helping support us. Mimi, if you need to text Sarah or Reed to ask questions on how to use YouTube, you can.
Yeah, Chris, get that one YouTube friend of yours to watch
Which one of you is it?
and comment.
Get Fanatic to come on here. Get
Yeah,
Fanatic to come
get
on
Fanatic.
here.
Sarah,
We know
can you
him.
go let
We know
Scott?
him. We don't know him on
They're in
YouTube. We know
Virginia
him
for
in
a
real
wedding.
life.
Virginia.
Oh, fun! I've never been to Virginia. That's a
We know
long trip.
Fanatic.
Did y'all drive? It was 3 kids. I don't know what would be
Get
better.
Paul Cafaro on here. That'd be awesome.
Bring him, Chris.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
From
Jacob
Iowa,
Fetter.
Brian.
Yeah, do that. Jacob Fetter.
Wait, he said Jacob.
Reed, come down just a little bit. Iowa?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh no.
I don't want to mispronounce your last or your name, Brian. So it's Brian Loess Hills Homestead. He hopped on here. He's from Iowa.
Smith Family, they're friends with Clueless Homesteader. I haven't seen that channel. We'll have to check that one out for sure. It's crazy how many homesteading and farming and gardening channels there are. There's a bunch.
Okay. Yes.
I wouldn't want to drive that far either with our 3 little heathens. We go.
And our
We,
course is not that big.
we went to northwestern part of Colorado over the summer, and that was on the drive home. We drove straight back. We left there at like 4 a.m. And what time did we get here? Like 7 that night or something?
No,
like
it was 16 hours total
Yeah,
that
so-
we drove, and we only made 3 stops. And Tobin got pulled over on the other side of about an hour outside of town.
that. Yeah.
And the cop was nice enough to let him go because he knew how long we'd been in the car.
Yeah.
But he should have got a ticket.
He was going
Oh, so they
over
didn't
70
take their
and-
kids. They didn't take their kids with them.
Oh.
That's even better. So y'all got that's like a vacation and a date weekend. That's awesome. We have me and Shannon are going on a cruise here in about a little less than 2 months. And we do that about once a year. That's really our only long-term time we're away from the kids, other than overnight if they stay at Mimi's house.
And Douglas Glover and Karen Glover, who are on here right now, get the kids for a week. So that's fun. So I guess that brings us on the cruise that we were going to talk about who we are. We are going on a cruise to celebrate 19 years of marriage.
Yeah.
Him and I are high school sweethearts. We started dating when we were 16 and we got married 19 years ago in April. And we've been together for 24. Y'all do the math how old we are.
I'll give you the shortcut. We'll be 40 this year. Both of us will be.
Well, I'll give you the real shortcut.
He'll be 30
He'll be 40 in like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
So
Your birthday's that soon.
it is a good one. We met 2 separate schools,
Close
2
together.
separate lifestyles, and we came together. And I'm just waiting on him now. So Smith Family Ranch said they're high school sweethearts also.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So it's Lewis or close without the C is how it is pronounced by most. Lewis or Louis. I'm from Texas, so I'm going to butcher it. So I'm sorry, Brian. I'm just going to keep saying Brian's, Loess.
It's Food, Forest, and Permaculture's out. Thank y'all for stopping by. Peanuts and Peppers from Louisiana.
Oh, is it muddy there too? I think everywhere in the South is muddy, is what I'm gathering.
Yeah, it's
I used to think we lived.
Oh, KBL Texas Homestead. They celebrate 18 years this month.
That's
Congratulations.
Man, I was watching your video today. You don't look like you're old enough to be married for 18 years.
Terrible
Oh, we don't either.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
Terrible
people tell us.
is
Oh, look, babe. We hit the jackpot when she met Tobin.
Yeah. Mimi's just losing me.
Ah.
Chris hasn't texted that much.
Hey.
You're calling him
Chris,
out.
yeah, Chris, your nephew's calling you out on live stream.
The Heathstead. Hey, y'all.
Well, it's okay. Y'all,
It's all right. We were too.
Yeah, we were late too, so you didn't miss much. Just a bunch of shenanigans trying to get the live stream to work.
Chris just said, what did he say? I imagine he said it was fast too.
Easton said that you weren't, that you hadn't been
No.
texting much. That's exactly what you said.
Thomas Schmidt says, I drove by a high school when I met Dawn, but we are not
High school.
high school sweethearts. Ah.
Hey, Chris, get Jacob Fetter on here. That'd be awesome. Yeah, do it.
No,
You got-
fanatic.
Yeah, get Fanatic on there too.
And now you can tell Chris about the zip line.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
already said
looks
that.
so safe.
Black Sheep Acres. Homestead. Hi.
How are y'all? Black Sheep, where y'all from?
And peanuts, peppers. Did you say where y'all were from? Because I missed it.
I don't think so.
No, I
They-
think, yes, they're from Louisiana, South Louisiana. Because see,
I think that was.
are they the South Louisiana? I'm going to get all y'all mixed up. I'm sorry. So sorry. Wait,
Louisiana, that's right.
I was
You're
right. Yay.
Okay, if you're gonna sit here, you're going to be still. Get up off here. Okay, stand right there.
He says from Oklahoma, our neighbors.
There's a bunch of people up there around Pryor, Oklahoma. That are homesteading channels.
Christopher Scott, Easton was just saying that you hadn't commented in a while. That's all he had said.
And also, Chris.
Bro Bridge, Louisiana. That he said y'all are in North Texas. What is that what you're saying? You're in,
Roanoke.
holy cow, that's right down the road from us.
Yeah, you're like,
30 minutes.
yeah,
That's
you're
awesome.
right off of 114, and we're not far from 35W. So
Chris said he's ordering a snow cone. Out of all
Chris,
things,
it's freezing outside.
and
Why are
it's-
you ordering?
And it's Friday
snow-
night, bro. You're ordering a snow cone on Friday night. Oh, Oklahoma is North Texas. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I think some may argue that, but
Why would he order a snow cone at this time? Are they even open?
Yes, they are.
What kind of stores open at this time?
I'm a fat kid in San Diego.
I was waiting for
You're
y'all to
speaking the truth,
I'm a
brother.
fat dog in Diego.
Oh gosh.
Wait, where is it?
Okay. Oh gosh.
Okay, if y'all don't know, Christopher Scott is my cousin. He's like my brother. My kids call him their uncle. So we're just joking with each other.
Wait, where's the fat thing? Where's this fat, Dad?
So, do we want to get on a topic or kind of let
Do a
this?
Q&A. Yeah.
Hey, Chris, Black Sheep Acres said they've got a lot of snow. You could go there and make snow cones with them.
I was watching somebody today that was up in Canada or up way up north, and golly, they had snow everywhere. I'm glad
What's
that's
that
not
like?
us.
If y'all
Yeah,
guys have
y'all-
any
hey,
questions, put
y'all-
them in the comments so we can answer them.
Yeah,
Chris is giving a plug to his channel. Y'all go subscribe to Chris's channel. Y'all
And
like
also
it.
go subscribe to mine.
So he says, I miss Texas all the time. Oklahoma is the worst.
Yeah, we're not too far from Oklahoma, but
Well, I am Chickasaw Indian, so Oklahoma is near and dear to me. I for real am Chickasaw Indian. So I go to
Are we?
Oklahoma
Oh,
every
God.
couple months. So
And also, there's one question, Chris. There's are you gonna invite the fanatic to watch this? I mean, Bryn.
all right. So we're gonna do a Q&A.
yeah, I think so.
All right. So what's the first one?
Well, I think first, should we say who we are? I mean, just in case,
What do you mean?
well,
I'm Tobin.
Well, yes, I know that. Like, I'm Shanna. This is Tobin. We have 3 kids, and we just started this YouTube channel for a way to invite people into our lives of what we love. Like, we've always kind of had chickens, did a garden, but it's always fun to share the adventures with other people. So that's why we kind of
Mimi, Sarah's right there. Here she
Question
goes.
one.
I'm the
What
favorite
is the
of the
most
3.
embarrassing moment of your childhood?
All right,
Okay.
I'll go.
I don't think they heard the question.
Well, they can read it. They're all.
Question one.
read.
What is
They
the
can
most
read it.
And
embarrassing
make
moment
sure
of
you
your
involve the
childhood?
story with Chris. Find a story that
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a story that involves Chris that was appropriate when we were kids. It's a family friendly story. No, let's do like how much land do y'all have? Homesteading involves looking forward to getting to know y'all, Smith family, also. So how much land y'all have? So we have. I guess what amount of land do you have to homestead? I mean, I guess. So I know if there's people that have less than an acre that do it. We have 1 acre, and we're looking what.
I'm just watching Easton in the background.
Is he making faces? So we're considering. We've talked about possibly leasing some land. Chris has 0.63 acres. Yeah, how many fish per acre do you have? I think you're over the limit.
Yeah, how
for
many fish per acre do you have?
So 22.5 Smith family. So that's awesome.
And
yeah.
Thomas Schmidt has 6.
6.
Yep, you good,
You
Easton?
need to go in the other room. Go in the other room right now.
We wish we had more too. We've talked about it's a mindset. Okay, we're a quarter of an acre, so y'all are smaller than we are.
And they do raised beds.
Raised beds.
Yes.
2 and 3/4 acres, 23 acres on.
Who's your favorite child? Me, of course.
no, it's me.
So
That's me.
we have 1 acre. We have a deer lease that we lease that's away from here that we went
Chris,
on.
come on.
And you got quail. So in KBL, let's have 7 acres.
You see
We're
what Chris said?
considering leasing more land close to us, possibly to put some cattle on, a few cows on. So, so what kind? I guess okay. Question 2: what all? Wallace already answered, but what kind of animals y'all have? Wallace said they got quail, rabbits, and a garden. So Wallace, are y'all raising? Are the quail for obviously for food? Because I've talked to Shannon about doing quail for food. I've
She's not gonna let us.
I've got a friend that could probably hook us up with quail. They raise a lot of them, so we could probably get into that somewhat easily. It seems like a lot of work for not much food, though, but they are good to eat.
So we have here on our property, we have 2 dogs. We have 11 chickens. We had last year, we had a hen go broody and we hatched 4 new chickens, and we're hoping she goes broody again because that's a fun experience.
I'm starting a rat breeding.
So Black Sheep Acres. Did y'all say where y'all are from?
200 chickens.
I listened to.
7 pigs and about 200. 200. I want to come see your house. Wow, that's
Thomas Schmidt,
amazing.
he has 200 chickens.
Jackson Gutzler. Hi, Jackson. How are
He
you?
said, get off the table. Get off the table.
They want
Sorry, I had to yell at my kids. Y'all are going to see me. Like, it's inevitable that I'm going to be yelling at my kids. So let's just get that out of the way. I love my kids. But
Hold on. Said the person before we started this, guys, this is live. Don't forget. We can't take it back. So,
Black Sheep said they have chickens and turkeys. So our deer lease is 160 acres. Me and the boys are going there in the morning. So we get some of our meat from there. Smith family says they have chicken, pigs, Aberdeen cows, a Jersey cow, and a mini Jersey. We could get mini cows here. And dog, Rottweiler, and their Blue Lacy. Their Blue Lacy is awesome. We have a Blue Lacy also, and she's in the backyard barking at something right now. Sarah, can you go check on that?
a couple weeks ago, the same bark. She treed a raccoon in our
possum.
possum.
Yeah,
I have a video.
In our chicken coop.
Hey, our cabin in the woods. Thanks for joining us. So Black Sheep, you're in Wisconsin. So can y'all bait on deer leases in Wisconsin? We have corn feeders here on ours. I know some states up north you can't do that. So next question.
I still can't believe Jackson's on here. It's crazy.
Next question. Has anyone gotten anything in their garden yet? We planted 120 the 1015Y yellow onions last weekend. We planted them trying to get them in the ground. It's actually late for us to be getting them in the ground right now, but the rain has stopped us. So we will I'm hoping out of 120 we get some. So what do y'all have any of y'all started anything, Wallace family? I know y'all have.
Stink.
Brian, how do you pronounce his name? He said it.
Lewis. I think he said Lewis, and I'm sorry, Brian,
yeah, no,
if we're messing it up.
He has quail, chickens, pigs, miniature horses, rabbit, dog, and cats. Thomas Schmidt, Homestead Project. We have friends with large farm to deer hunt on for free. There you go.
Oh, yes, that's nice.
Yeah, we planted the onions. I picked this up. So in the past, we've started our own seedlings going before. Smith family starting seeds too. So I picked this up today, Smith family, at Tractor Supply for like $7.99. Hey, Moore Family Homestead, thanks for joining. So we picked that up. I'll show y'all again in case somebody maybe looked away. But so we're gonna start seedlings going in this here soon. We're just gonna put them out in our shop underneath the light. We got a little spot in our shop cleaned out now that deer season's over. So and in the past we've bought like the started plants from Home Depot and like Walmart and stuff. And those are pretty pricey. So we're hoping to save some money doing, starting our own seedlings, and they should be going really good. KBL says they have onions, potatoes, carrots, lettuce, broccoli, and 1 cauliflower. Holy moly.
I want to try broccoli.
Broccoli would be fun, yeah. I've never done anything broccoli. Listen, I will preface this by saying we don't know that much about gardening.
We've been doing it, but we have been doing a garden for probably 8 years now.
Yes.
Every year, but there's been a few years we've skipped when we moved temporarily, but we've done it probably for 8 years. We didn't know anything when we started, and what we know now is
we
just
still don't know anything.
Yeah, trial and error. So.
Very much trial and error, and I think that's how gardening usually is. I think it's trial and error. You learn what works and what doesn't work, and what you're going to eat a lot of, and what you're not going to eat a lot of.
Yep. So KBL Texas Homestead, y'all are, if you're in South Texas, then you're gonna be probably putting onions and stuff from the gardens, tomatoes and stuff like that in pretty soon. They're probably past the time it's gonna freeze down there.
You should ask if anyone's had luck with strawberries ever.
Yeah, that's a good question. If you live in Texas, North Texas, South Texas, maybe even East Texas, which I think those are the only 3 people on here right now. But strawberries, have y'all done that? We have tried them several times, and we just cannot seem to get them to work. And it's not because we have anything eating them. I just cannot get them to grow. So I'd be curious to know if anybody has done strawberries before. Live and learn. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, we even bought one of those things. When it was like one of those deals that you hang or something, and they're supposed to grow out the side of it. And the next day we hung it on the front porch, and the next day like 30-mile-an-hour winds, and it was like in the neighbor's yard. So that didn't work. You remember that?
Yeah, but it was. I mean, we've tried them in the past too, and they've
Yeah.
maybe at most got like this big.
Yeah.
And
Chris, you've planted strawberries before.
Yeah, Chris had my cousin Chris.
Did he
He,
really?
he had a tomato plant in his front yard. Yeah, when they lived in over there in Flower Mound.
Remember when we tried to grow grapes?
See, next week they're putting all their stuff in the ground, and
Yeah.
we're way too early for that.
so yeah, but they're South Texas, right?
Yeah,
So they're
That's
yeah,
what I'm
you're going
saying,
to be
yeah.
a little bit warmer than we are. I mean, it's not uncommon. His birthday is March 3rd. It has not been uncommon in the past in Texas for us to get snow.
yeah.
So we did last year plant a little bit too early. We jumped the gun and I lost a lot of stuff.
Well, a hailstorm.
and a
lot.
hailstorm too.
So
yeah.
Wallace Family Homestead. So I'm ashamed to say I don't know what zone we're in. I see on everybody's YouTube on their about page that says what zone they're in to garden. I didn't even know there was a zone until I started seeing that stuff. So
He called me the other day and he's like, babe, do you know there's a zone, like zones that you're in? I was like, well, I've heard it, but I didn't know anything about it.
Wallace Family, my birthday is March 3rd. So
I just said that.
oh, did you?
I said it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I was
Oh,
listening
fine.
as normal.
Oh, you can find the zone.
Our daughter's looking for the zone now.
It
We'll know
says
here in a
3.
second.
We're in zone.
Oh wait, no, 5.
5.
3 or 5.
3 or 5.
No, we're in 5.
Yeah. So everybody, it doesn't look like strawberries have really ever
Yeah.
had any luck with them. Okay, so I don't feel that bad.
We have really
Except
good
for
luck
Chris.
with tomatoes, okra.
Cucumbers.
Okra like will grow on a concrete parking lot. It seems like cantaloupe, watermelon, cucumbers. My wife makes her own pickles and she cans them and does that whole thing. And it's like we've done that for several years now. And sometimes we'll have enough that she said that same people buy them every year.
We've gotten jalapenos and bell peppers
Yeah, we've had good luck with
down
that.
really well. I've kind of figured that whole thing out.
Oh no, we're in zone 8.
Okay.
That
we-
one's real.
we
low.
don't know what zone we are on.
We're in zone
None.
3, 5, or 8.
None. We have no idea.
You remember when we tried to plant grapes and it didn't work? We like put ladders in the ground and everything.
Yes, we got
We
some
tried
grapes.
so
Muscadine
hard and it
grapes,
didn't
and we
work.
didn't do well with
Yeah,
those.
those
but-
did not do worth a flip.
Is there anything y'all want to ask us? I mean, y'all can ask questions as well.
Yeah, put in the comments. some
Chris
questions.
grows his hydroponically.
I wouldn't eat those.
Yeah, that means you grow them with water. Probably 8. So y'all are an 8. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
Thanks, Smith family, for looking out for us.
One of the dogs for it.
So let me ask y'all this: what I could Google this really fast, or I can ask you guys. But what exactly does a zone? What exactly knowing your zone does it benefit? Like that was the.
It says it's the hardiness.
How does knowing your zone benefit you? That's what I was trying to say.
Look who's joining in. Look,
Look, it's our Skylar
See her?
girl. Skylar. Skylar.
blue lacies don't know anything about personal space.
None.
Come here. Hey,
Smith family, does yours? Yours is a male though, right? I think yours is a male, but she's on the kitchen table, y'all. And we have a chocolate lab that when she was a puppy, not a chance on this planet would we let her on the kitchen table. And this one, she does whatever she wants all the time.
So the zone is about the last freeze dates.
Ah, okay. Well, I will tell you this. In Texas, it doesn't matter because they can, I mean, our climate,
The weather can change.
the weather changes so fast. I mean, we were in the 70s we were in the 70s and having tornadoes, and the very next day we had 7 inches of snow. So
Wow.
I don't know that I would
But-
guarantee like
Well, I
relying
mean,
on those zones.
Yeah, it's just it goes off of averages. They
Blue
just average.
lacies are.
Yeah.
Like,
The Smith family, they have a
Yes.
blue lacy. They have a boy.
yes.
What does it say? Blue lacies are special.
Okay.
They're slow to sow in the ground when you start seeds. So KBL said he wants to see your pickle making video.
All right.
So we'll
Well, I
have
gotta
to do
get cucumbers
No,
first.
you
and
can't
So,
give
then
them the
do-
recipe.
if in the past there's a guy down the road from us that has, you're shaking the table.
I know. I was trying to.
That has a giant garden, and we'll buy cucumbers from him if we don't have enough. I mean, we usually have enough for us, but she'll buy them from him to be able to sell them or give them to family and friends and stuff.
Our first
What did you
live
miss?
stream-
Our dog was climbing on the table, and we figure out what zone we're in. Black sheep.
Simply Jan Homestead. Hey.
Simply Jan. She I sent you a video from her the other day, a link to a video. I can't remember which one it was. She's
Yeah.
awesome.
Our first live stream, we're already at 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That went by quick.
All right, Wallace family. Thank y'all for coming, hanging out with us.
Yes, we'll see you soon. We have
Yeah.
4 seasons in one day. That is so true, KBL. Like, what does that mean that says winter starts at 7 a.m., fall starts
At
noon, and then the next one, like all in one day? Yes, for sure. We do.
We have seasons on one day.
Our Lacey doesn't, listening is not the issue for her right now because she's been stuck inside
Yes.
with the rain. She chewed up our PS4 charger.
You didn't tell us that.
Oops. She just gets in trouble because
She's a great
she's
dog.
bored.
But yeah, when she's stuck in the house, they're not made to be stuck in the house. And I don't know if y'all watched one of our videos where we went to the flea market. I think it was the one we went to the flea market and bought the chickens. I told the story about how she found a cat in the trash can, and the cat jumped out and scared me. And yeah, she's a handful for sure.
What kind of does anyone on here have any dogs? What kind of dogs do y'all have?
Comment, put in the chat who's the favorite,
Skylar,
y'all's
come here.
favoriteest on the channel. Probably me.
Probably, it would definitely be me.
I'm the best.
Skylar.
Gabby,
Here comes Skylar.
Well,
Come here. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Come here.
and then there's Gabby down there.
fine.
So we actually rescued her a year ago. You have a Black Sheep Acres has a Beagle Boxer mix. Oh,
Definitely
wow.
Easton, Chris, stop it.
Chris says Easton is his favorite.
Yes, a Maniac Border Collie. Oh, we had a Border
Yeah,
Collie.
I had a border collie. Well, I used to rope, and
Mhm.
we had horses and stuff when we were younger, and I had a border collie, and he was awesome. One of the best dogs I've ever had.
We had a mom. What kind of husky was Sky? I can't. She was a Siberian husky, wasn't she? I'm
Simply-
shouting out to my mom on here because I can't remember. But we
Simply
had a
Jan,
husky
thank
also.
y'all. She is gorgeous. Like Shannon was saying, she's a rescue dog. So
That's the Wallace fan.
we
They love beagles. Who Karen Glover loves beagles?
Skylar has been. It's not like having a normal dog with her being a rescue dog. She had the first 6 months of her life was a rough time for her, and
That's
so
the Wallace fan.
it's taken her a little.
Story.
It's a whole different ball game. Everything that we thought we knew about raising dogs, we've had dogs for our whole lives. It's all different with her because she's had a rough life. So
That's interesting. 2 of y'all have Siberian huskies. That's
That's
neat.
cool. I think our cabin in the woods. Where are y'all from? I don't think you were here in the beginning when we were asking where everybody's from, but I assume
here.
from your accent on your channel that you may be from up north. Just like I'm sure you assume from my accent that I'm
Yes,
from down
Sable.
south. I'm not saying that as a negative.
I can't believe Chris said that Easton's his favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Chris is picking favorites.
We've never rescued a dog, but she was.
Oh, it's a Beagle Boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Sheep, so they have a Beagle Boxer.
I just looked at the garden zone. Y'all might be in zone 7.
Thank you, Darcy, thanks for looking up for us. You're doing more diligence than we are on knowing what zone we're in.
Oklahoma.
Really? Okay, because I thought I've watched several of your videos. I thought your accent was from up north.
Thanks
All
for
right.
coming.
Smith Family Ranch, thank y'all very much for joining in. We look forward to getting with y'all soon and doing
Yes.
some kind of collaboration. I'm hiding in the back. Oh, that's my daughter.
He
Soul
said-
Snatcher is my daughter.
Chris said, "Where's Sarah?" And so
Oh.
I answered for him.
Oh, he did he? I didn't. I'm hiding in the back. Oh, that's my daughter.
He
Soul
said-
Snatcher is my daughter.
Chris said, "Where's Sarah?" And so
Oh.
I answered for him.
Oh, he did he? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he said,
How can you not love a beagle?
Because her parents had a beagle, and it was a beagle that her brother bought when he was in college, and he
Couldn't keep it in a 1-bedroom apartment.
So then his parents got it, and it was. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
We had a Beagle Rat Terrier mix that we got at the flea market, the same flea market that we got our chickens last weekend. We had him for like 10 years and he was wonderful. So I'm sure there's beagles that are wonderful. I'm not knocking them. I was just not a fan of this one for sure. If anybody, any YouTubers need a manager, we know a guy. He put that on
Wow,
there.
real humble, Chris. Real humble.
go ahead and tell him what Chris does. Tell him.
So Chris actually not only is one of our favoriteest people, and Chris, I mean
Is that
that.
a word?
Our cabin in the woods says I was born and raised up north, hiding
Okay.
out here.
I knew it.
So, anyways, Chris is actually, I don't know if any of you probably don't. Your kids probably do watch
You know who-
Fanatic.
Fanatic or Jacob Fetter is.
Or Paul.
No, he's not his manager, but
He
Chris is
isn't?
manager to a couple of really
He's their brand manager.
really popular YouTube channels. So if any of
So,
y'all are really popular,
Chris, Mimi needs you to call her. She's got 3 subscribers. She's
Mimi's
about
got
to go.
3. She needs some brand deals, so
Yes.
y'all can hook up.
I want to try one of those
So
colors.
so I know we've talked about my cousin a lot, but we have a Shepherd Husky. Oh, that's
mix.
cool.
I bet that's hard to. I bet they look just like a husky. A shepherd husky probably looks like
Similar long hair.
Yeah.
Very similar.
very similar. So what were you saying, Ben?
I don't remember.
Oh, gosh, you were talking about Chris. I think about you've said it on here before,
You're
but
talking about
Oh,
Fanatic.
there is a video. We do have a video where he came and we did a kind of a collaboration video, but he surprised us with
oh,
with a fish for Reed, for the kids, but Reed's really been taking care of it. So Black Sheep said, I'm also a retired taxidermist, so if you ever have any questions, awesome. Yeah, all we do, you can see my shirt here, my hat. So we have I work for a cable TV company full time. I've been doing that for most of my adult life. But we have a part-time taxidermy business that we work from like September to January, February, and we do only European mounts, and we do about 200 a year. We have a lot of videos on this channel about that, so that's why. But yeah, I appreciate it. I will definitely hit you up if I need something for sure.
I'm about to put a stamp on my tongue. Watch.
Reed.
so did you do both shoulder mounts and Euro mounts, or were you specific to one type of service?
I think he did all of it. He commented on our
Oh, okay.
videos, I believe.
So I guess how many of you hunt on here? How many of you go into the
You're
outdoors
shaking the table, buddy.
and hunt and fish or whatever else? Oh, I don't know if y'all saw on our Facebook page yesterday. So my uncle is good friends with Bill Dance, and he sent hats for Tobin, Easton, and Reed had his signature on his hat. So that was really cool. But anyways, how many of you fish and hunt? And I'd like to just kind of hear families. Oh yes, here's the hats.
Here's the hats.
See, that one says Tobin, let's go fishing, Bill Dance. Somebody commented on Tobin's personal page that he's for sure guaranteed to run into a trailer hitch now.
Yeah. I basically went fishing with Bill Dance is what this means.
Basically.
So we're like good friends is what this means.
Our cabin in the woods, I did a video today on my deer out back.
Okay, cool.
What do I do with these?
We'll fish and we'll start hunting on our new homestead soon. Oh, that's cool.
Awesome.
Oh, you haven't been able to for the last 2 years.
Thomas Schmidt said, yeah. Yeah, we've so our at our deer lease we took 3 deer this year. My daughter Sarah shot one, my son Reed and I shot one. Me and the boys are heading back tomorrow. So and we've got pigs coming in, so we'll probably end up hopefully shooting a pig tomorrow. That'll definitely be going in the freezer. So
For sure. Which brings us to the next thing. We're actually going to be buying a deep freeze in the next couple of weeks, and going to start filling the freezer.
looking at buying a side of beef or there's a processor that.
Dan's Aquarium.
Oh, hey, Dan's Aquarium. Thanks for joining in. So we're looking at possibly this year buying a side of beef or a beef package. And then, like I said earlier, in the next year or two, hopefully maybe leasing some land, and then possibly putting a cow on there and feeding it out, maybe getting with another family.
Freezer camp. Woo-hoo. There is something very comforting of seeing a freezer full of food, whether it be just regular food, but I got on the Arms Family Homestead, they showed us a picture after they got their meat back from the butcher, and it was so full. I was like, I told Tobin, I said, that is what we need to do. We've never really had a area to do it. But now that we're buying this deep freeze, I'm like, we need to get into that because moms, I mean, really, you can, just the thought of being able to go outside and like, oh, what am I going to cook today? And have the meat right there. It's very appealing to me. So
Gail's Garden, Herbs and More. Thanks for joining us. We need a better light,
So
babe.
Black Sheep Acres says 75 to 100 shoulder mounts here, and everything else, life-size bears, wild boars. Wow, that's really cool.
I tried to do shoulder mounts for a little while. It's an art, and I just don't have the time to dedicate to it. Chris, do you fish? I do fish. As a matter of fact, I did some work for a guy, some taxidermy work for a guy, and I traded him a fishing trip, a guided fishing trip on the lake down the road. So, Chris, we're going to I don't know how I haven't told you that. I traded him a part of it. I'm going to pay some when we go, but we need to take the boys and all go. No, it's not on the bank. Yeah, it's out of a boat, Chris. We're going to fish out of a boat. I'm not going to fish like.
What guided fishing trip would that be on the bank?
That was the stipulation,
Yes.
Chris.
No, this guy, he's kind of like, he does part-time, kind of like I do with my taxidermy. He does guided fishing trips, and I've been watching his Facebook page, and they're catching tons of fish.
Simply Jan Homestead, we love to fish. We are a family. I when it starts getting nice outside and the sand bass start running, yes, we are at the lake a lot. We love it.
Yeah, we'll be up in the creeks chasing sand bass here in another couple of weeks. Only thing so our oldest son has started playing baseball, and this year he's playing select baseball, and that kind of puts a damper on our spring fishing, but we'll still get some done. So Chris says we have a terrible history with boats. That is the truth. I've been in boats with my cousin Chris, and they've caught on fire. Propellers fell off motors, and the wind was blowing us across the lake.
I remember
all
that
kinds
story.
of stuff. So Simply Jan, you said I remember in one of your videos you were asking if your husband fishes a lot, and you're talking about posting more, possibly posting videos of him fishing. So we'd like to see those for sure.
Hey, Organic Raw Roots Farm, how are you? Thanks for coming. Yes, bass, crappie, reds, you name it. That's us. I raised a hunting fishing family, but I'm black sheep. Couldn't shoot the deer, just didn't have the heart.
Well, that's
There's
fair.
nothing. Hey, listen, this is the truth. Like, we have this homestead and stuff. We will have to probably put a cow or something on another property where I don't see it every day because
Well, so we're talking about leasing some land to put a cow on, but that was her deal. She doesn't want anything living on the property that we're going to kill. But
which I know, can we really be called a homestead because of that? But But I go deer hunting. I know the process. I know I'm not naive to not know what the process is. I'm very aware when, we have that cow and we take it and get it butchered and we're eating Billy that night, that I know where that comes from. And I'm okay with that. I just don't want to,
Organic Raw Roots Farm. Thanks for joining. So Wallace family told them we were live, so they came and joined. Awesome.
Thank you.
So Simply Jane, so he's going to post some videos. Looking forward to it.
Hey, Reed from the other room. Oh, you deep sea fish.
Oh, y'all live in Miami. Yeah,
That's nice.
we've bay fished like in Galveston when we go on vacation, but that's about all we've done. So I'm going to talk her into getting some like quail or something. We're going to get something and kill it here.
No.
So-
I can cook. Gail's garden me too. I can cook it. I just can't kill it. I really, okay. So that's not entirely true. Cause like spring turkey season's coming up and that's one of my all time favorite. I have not been able to hunt turkey and our oldest is 14. I've stayed home with them. So I don't get to hunt as much anymore, but I do love hunting turkey and that doesn't bother me, but
you shot a pig before.
yeah, pigs don't bother me either because those things are just detrimental to everything. So I understand the reason why we have to thin those out. So, so Black Sheep said, I always did fish and birds, but there's my least favorite. He did a shark for the first time.
Shark jaw.
Shark jaw.
Black
So that
tip
was
shark.
fun.
That was interesting. Organic Raw Roots Farm. I cannot kill either girl.
Yeah, but I mean, he had 250 heads go through his shop this year, and I was the one picking them up and handling them. It doesn't bother me after. I just don't know that I can physically do it. So, when my granddad had a farm, that was hard to shoot close to protect the babies.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. We had a raccoon, or we had a possum show up, and we scared him off, gave him a chance, and he showed back up again. We went out, and Skylar found him, and we went out there, and I pulled Skylar off of him and gave him a chance to retreat, and he didn't retreat, so we had to take care of him. I don't
Because
like
we have our new girls in there.
I like
and-
chickens and stuff. I don't like shooting possums. I would prefer not to, but I had to.
Well, Dave bit his
He
tail.
crowed at my window all night. Shot him out of the pine early that morning, but usually I can't shoot any.
You shot your rooster? Did you kill it?
What is your name so I can write it down? I'm Shanna, Shanna.
And I'm Tobin, Tobin.
Hi, Terry. It's nice to meet you.
You should do a Q&A because you do have
Oh.
a few new people on here.
Yeah. I don't know. Are we subscribed to Organic Raw Roots Farm? If not, we will be after the video is over. I'll go back and subscribe.
There you go, Mom. Tell
Yeah.
him how it is. I can. Yes.
Shannon will go bird hunting. She goes dove hunting with me.
I do love shooting, but I can't. I mean, 50% of the time, I'm looking to see Organic Raw Roots. I, for some reason, think I follow you on Instagram.
You want me to see if you do?
Yeah, there you are.
Y'all just subscribe. Okay, once we get done, I'll subscribe to you. If it's not tonight, I'll subscribe in the next day or two. I promise.
Following you on Instagram right now. So I thought I was following you for some reason, but
So Organic Raw Roots, this is our first live stream and has been a cluster. We couldn't get it figured out in the beginning, so we were late and everything. This is our first time, but this is a lot of fun. We're gonna do this again. We'll probably try to make this a weekly thing or bi-weekly thing when we have time. It's a lot of fun to get to interact with everybody and kind of know what's going on. So.
Gail's Garden, you had 7 roosters. Okay, so does that debunk the theory that you can't have more than one rooster in a flock?
Colleen Marie, hi.
Hello. I'm curious to know about that because right now we have 1 rooster to 10 hens and I don't know that we need another one right now. And
No, we don't need them.
he can be a jerk sometimes. So, and he crows all the time. So I can't imagine having 2, but I would like to know, like, did the 7, was there not any like territorial issues or fights or anything? I've been
thinking about shooting ours with a airsoft gun to get him off the back porch. So
Dove recipe.
I was worried about that being like politically incorrect to shoot them with the airsoft. But if you're shooting them outright, shooting them, then it should be good with that.
Reed said, "What's up, Daddy?"
Gail's Garden. I'm an unapologetic wrapper of bacon. I wrap stuff in bacon. So that like cut a jalapeno in half, put it on there, wrap it in bacon. That's
Cream
like
cheese.
cream cheese. Yeah, like poppers. Yeah.
Didn't you last year put the dove meat in the jalapeno with the cream cheese and wrap it in bacon?
Yes.
And we smoked it, didn't we?
We boiled the breast, took the meat off, put it in the jalapeno with some cream cheese, wrapped it in bacon. Now, that's pretty. I mean, I think everybody's done that, but that's the way to go. My grandma used to make a recipe where she would boil them and then cook them in a pan with stuffing. It was really good, but I don't know how to duplicate it. So,
and I tried years ago, but sometimes those grandparents, the grandmother's recipes, you just can't recreate it. Organic raw roots. You said that you were shy. He's
shy. Where did she say that?
Right here. She said she wanted to do her live next week. I'm so shy though.
Yeah. What's weird is in our relationship, she's the one that talks
a lot.
I mean, all the time. And I'm pretty until I get to know you, I'm pretty quiet.
9-foot replica sailfish is the biggest fish.
Wow.
But watch Meat Eater on Netflix. He wraps game. That's his.
Yeah, I love Meat Eater. Yeah, I used to watch. I watched Meat Eater way before they were on Netflix when they were on the Sportsman's Channel. I listened to his podcast. We actually went to their live event in Dallas this year or past year.
Our cabin in the woods. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Thank y'all very much
for coming.
Yeah, we definitely are Meat Eater fans. It's kind of they're kind of getting bigger. They were a lot better when they're smaller, but I still like them.
We figured out what you were saying. No worries.
But yeah, Dove are good.
Colleen Marie, how's the beta fish?
He is. I can see him right now. If we could he's just right over there behind us. He's doing great. We have not cleaned the tank out yet. We're gonna make a video on cleaning the tank out. Chris said it wouldn't that we probably wouldn't have to actually technically clean it, but I think it's gonna have to be cleaned. It's getting a little dirty, but nothing major. But we're gonna do a video.
Good night,
on that.
Simply Jan Homestead. See you later.
Thank you for coming. We're about to end this thing anyway, guys. So we've been on here for an hour.
I used to live in Dallas, Organic Raw Roots, 23 years before I moved to Florida. Oh, so you're familiar with our area then?
Yeah. KBL Texas Homestead. So I've read all of his books, the Meat Eater book, and then the Buffalo book. It's all good stuff, great stuff.
But did you finish talking about the beta fish? He's very pretty.
Awesome. And the little shrimp in there that Chris got, I don't know what you call those things. Those things are awesome. They follow him around.
Chris, what are they?
They'll steal his food.
Chris, what do we have in our tank? We've got our beta.
Black sheep. My name is Shannon, and my wife's name is Amanda. Good to know. Country Homestead. Hello, Countryside Acres Homestead. How are y'all?
So organic. You were raised in Dallas. Okay. So what brought you to Florida? That's interesting.
So back to the fish. We're gonna. My daughter's wanting to get what do you call it?
An axolotl.
An axolotl.
I can talk about an axolotl all day.
So we're probably gonna make a video on that. I think
we are not.
my cousin Chris is gonna come over and help us get the tank set up and stuff. But
I guess Chris hopped off. But I was wanting him to tell us what all we have in that tank. Yeah. He's kind of more versed in it than we are.
Yeah, Colleen Marie she came over from Chris's page. Yeah. So,
thanks for coming over.
Yeah, thank you all very much.
Chris and we live 2 separate lives, Chris and our family, but thanks for coming over and staying.
Yeah.
Hubby moved back to Miami. I married him in Dallas. I went to Keller High School. Okay,
Right down the road. Right down the road from us. We're up to 13 likes, y'all. Thank y'all.
Countryside Acres Homestead says, hi, Gail.
Pleco catfish. Is the catfish pleco? I think that's it. Yeah, it's a pleco, the catfish. But then there's some little shrimp things too that we got. Our daughter is
teenager. She's a teenager. She's sweet.
I'm actually an elderly lady.
Yeah, the pleco cat. I think that's a catfish. Whatever the catfish is, that thing. It just lays there. It doesn't do anything. We thought it was dead forever, but then it one day it was moved, a little bit. But I don't know. We haven't had a fish in our house in a long time. It's really cool. I enjoy it. It's really pretty and fun to have. And Shannon, so I was surprised. Shannon was even talking about getting a bigger one, a bigger fish tank. So, I mean, she was on board. You said that you're like, we could get a big one and put in there.
Yeah.
But I guess you changed your mind. But shrimp and a pleco catfish. Dan knows more about what we have than we do. Dan, thank you for commenting.
Yes. Y'all.
We're definitely new to the fish thing. We've been out of the fish game for a while.
Is Chris on right now?
I don't
No.
think so.
Dan's aquarium's on, and Chris took.
Yeah.
Dan lives in, Great Britain, overseas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so Chris took him a fish in a fish
Oh, yes, I saw that
Yeah.
video.
That
Okay.
person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
tank. Did the same thing like he did with us, kind of. So, and he's a fish guru, like
So
Chris
if
is.
I mean, y'all go follow his page.
Yeah, Dan's aquarium. Yeah, you gotta go check him out. He's
For
a
sure.
good guy. And your daughter called you an elderly lady.
No, I am the elderly lady.
Dan, you're gonna blow up now because our 400 subscribers are gonna go over to your
They're gonna come
channel.
over,
No,
So you're gonna
I'm
give
the
us a
elderly
shout out
lady,
later.
Mother. I'm the elderly lady. You call me a teenager? Incorrect.
Yeah, Dan, thank you for you've been supporting us ever since
Mhm.
Chris came over. Thank you very much for that.
Yes.
So, all right, well, we've been on here for like an hour now, so
See, I could talk all day, and he's like, "Oh,
I mean, I
I'm
just don't
all
wanna-
talked
I
out."
don't want to bore everybody. I mean,
You should do a Q&A. Y'all have not done that.
yeah, we have one more question. Well, you pick, babe.
I already
No, you have them
Ask the questions. Yeah,
Okay,
that's-
the first person to. Okay, all right, I got it. So y'all ask us a couple questions. We'll do it. We'll end it that way.
Yeah.
A Q&A is not like you ask yourself your question.
Well, no,
and you
I
answer
thought we
your
were going to ask them questions.
Okay, so y'all ask us some questions.
No, yeah,
real
they're
quick.
supposed to ask you questions.
Fire away. Did you let the dogs out?
It's like,
Yeah, Dink is barking at something.
Yeah, our blue lacy's outside barking at something. So, Colleen, we do not have horses, but I grew up with horses from the time I was about 10 until we were like 25. I roped competitively in high school and into I didn't go to college, but into my early 20s. We had 5-6 horses. We traveled. I had a camper on my trailer, and we would travel all over and rope all over Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, everywhere.
Emma, I think you just joined us. Hi. We were just talking the same
Yeah.
question as
Yeah,
Colleen was.
We do not have horses. We used to.
Mm-hmm.
How long you been homesteading? We were talking about this. Me and Shannon were talking about this recently. We were homesteading before there was a word for
For
it.
homesteading.
Yeah,
was
before
cool.
it was really called homesteading.
Your son wants to know how old you are.
Simply Jan has a Friday night shout out video. Go shout out your channel. Go over there and check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we've always lived in Texas in this area within 20, 30 miles of where we're sitting right now.
Yes, and we went to high school in 2 separate towns, and then we met.
Emma says she does barrel racing.
Oh, that's
you-
cool.
Awesome. Hey Emma, go subscribe to us if you haven't already. We'll subscribe to you once we get
You
we
have
get done.
sheep, and will you get any more chickens? I would like to get more chickens.
We may get a few more chickens. We don't have sheep. We've talked about getting goats for meat purposes, but
No,
the girls aren't on board with that. So
So the homesteading, did we finish that?
Yeah.
Why? Okay.
yeah, I mean we've been doing. I mean I guess I didn't answer the time frame, but we've been doing it for 6 or 8, 10 years now.
Mhm.
Chickens, garden, trying to be
Hunting, fishing.
self-sufficient. Yeah.
What is your struggle in homesteading? Oh,
Time with 3
Time.
kids. Yeah. Just time to do. I mean, I've got a list of chores as long as my arm.
mhm.
But the good thing, the kids are getting older now, and they, like when we planted the onions the other night, we knocked it out super quick because we had free labor. So
We painted our shed in less than an
yeah.
hour.
Y'all go watch that video, or I haven't posted
Yes.
that video yet, but I'm going to. That's a good
so
one.
it's gonna be free labor.
You know, like the one of them will let the chickens out in the morning, and then the other one will put them up at night. When the garden gets going this summer, we'll all be out in the garden. So
No. I
Colleen
put
says
them
she
up every
loves
time.
Western, but my husband is a hunter jumper. I never did that ever, but I knew some people that did. That's really, it's different, but I enjoy it.
Spencer, hey Spencer, get what you can when you can. Yep. Thanks for Emma. Thank you. Favorite farm animal?
I like pigs.
Goats.
We don't have them.
Pygmy goats.
We had a pygmy goat.
Yeah,
Her name
goats.
was Jessie. She was
Yeah.
like a little human.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I
Super
want to get
sweet.
goats for meat, and they want to get goats because they're cute. So
Simply Jan, do you know the we were homesteading when homesteading wasn't cool.
Yeah.
See what I did there? I'm funny like that, just so y'all know.
Okay, but if you got a goat and then it ended up like Jesse, would you kill it?
I think chickens are one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
I think there's something about sitting out there and just watching them. Him and I will in the spring, summertime when the kids are in the pool, we'll just sit out there and watch the chickens. It's really nice.
Black sheep. Yeah, we're about to do our first cleaning of the aquarium, so that should be interesting. Brian. Say his last name.
Lewis Hills Homestead.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. You remind me, goat curry is the main food. Goat curry?
What is that?
Is that like, it's curry, but with goat? Ooh. Yes, Simply Jan. We should be friends. That's why. I didn't even mean to. Well, okay, I did, but now I'm going to be singing that song. We may have to go play that here in a minute so our kids know what country music really sounded like.
Emma said she wrote a long comment and then hit the home button and deleted it. Well, you should have been here when we started this video because that
Yes.
was about what
Yes.
that was like. We had no idea what we were doing and
Yes.
messing everything up. So you're in good company.
Yeah, Black Sheep. We had I had tanks like when the kids were little, and that was the worst. Chris has, I wish Chris was still on there. He has big tanks, big tanks. So I can't imagine him having to clean all of those. My favorite. I didn't have any.
Yeah, we don't want. Yeah, like those people that like binge watch Netflix and stuff. I mean, that's I each their own, but we don't.
Simply
do that
Jan, we're good. Like
at the shindig.
you guys should get a hammock and put it in the chicken coop. Then you can sit there and watch them all day long. Yes,
You know something.
Emma.
Something.
Yes.
I want to get. Will you get any? We had ducks. Dan's aquarium. My daughter had 2 ducks, Milo
And
and
you got
Otis.
rid of them.
And they were-
our children.
Those ducks could stomp a mud hole in the middle of a concrete parking lot. I'm not kidding. They were good. They were awesome to have, but they were just so nasty. And like our chicken coop was always muddy. They would get the water out and make a mess. So we donated the ducks to somebody.
Hi, Laura. So here's another one with the Lewis. Is it Lewis? Hey, thanks for coming over.
Thank you. That's Laura
Laura Lewis.
Sago.
Louise.
Sorry, we're not trying. Sorry, we're trying.
Yeah, we're trying.
Thank you for coming and watching.
Yes.
No ducks. You know something I've wanted to do. I've never really told Shannon this, so we're gonna tell her live on live stream.
This is awesome.
I want to start. I don't know if we have time to, but I would really like to do beekeeping. I think that would be really.
Oh
interesting.
yeah, no, that's cool. I follow a
Yeah.
couple people on Instagram
So-
that are beekeepers. That's really cool. I mean, and I watched the bee movie, so I know a lot
Yeah,
about
it's
bees.
Pretty much a certified beekeeper. But no, I was listening to a podcast recently, and there's a guy on there talking about it. It seems really interesting. I would really like to get into it if at some point. Thanks, Colleen. Thank you for coming.
Yes, bye. Organic raw roots. The animal that we would not have again is a ducks.
Ducks, yeah.
Ever again.
No, we're getting them
He
again.
Look.
was
Gail's Garden says she has 1 duck. Does anybody want him?
yeah. He was bad.
But muddles up my chicken's water every time that duck did that with ours.
Oh, bless you guys. Are you from Texas? Because that's what we say when you're like, you stupid. You don't know how to say it right. Is that what you're saying to us?
Dude, absolutely fine. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. No, that's yeah.
Well, she said, oh, bless you guys. So,
Organic Raw Roots Farm. I'm a beekeeper and I raise praying mantis. Really, that's awesome.
okay. See, I
Oh,
do
I'm
not think
scared
that's
of
what they're
those.
called. What did I call them?
You used to call them prey mantis, but
Praying
it's
mantis.
praying mantis.
Praying
Oh,
mantis,
I'm
'cause
so
I-
scared
yeah.
of those things.
That's
They're
kind of
so
cool. He
scary.
would be interested to know more about that.
So Organic Raw Roots, is it praying mantis or is it prey mantis?
Well, she put it praying mantis.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I guess that's so I'm right. I used cattle pen and my wife used to show horses. Oh, cool. Yeah, I never showed horses. I roped off of them a bunch, but never showed them. We've never had. Is she asking us?
I'm not sure.
We've never had cows. I mean, we've had roping steers back in the day when I used to rope, but not cows.
I think as we get older, we're starting to appreciate livestock more and their benefits. And we have 2 growing boys, and my grocery bill, like today, I just spent $400 on groceries for 2 weeks. So if there's a way to lower that cost, it would be nice. So certainly the cow, any type of livestock is something interesting to take care of.
On ladybugs. That's cool. So if y'all just got on, so I have a part-time taxidermy business, and we do European mounts, which is skull mounts on deer. We did about 200 this past season. We have dermisted beetles that we've used for that process, and we've raised those. They're kind of tedious to take care of, and we're not going to be using much more, but that's interesting. What's the? I just did a video.
Go, Emma, go do it. She's going to go tell her friends we're on here.
Do it. Thank you.
Go, Emma.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Chris, what type of fish are in the aquarium? I want to get it right.
Well, no, Dan's aquarium answered it.
Well, Dan did.
No, you're gonna ask about the tanks.
Oh yeah, and I got to clean the tank, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah, my family, my dad and his family raised longhorns for years. Doug, how long did y'all have longhorns? Long time, right?
What's the next animal for the homestead? I was saying earlier, we're hoping to get at least a little bit of land and put a cow on there before too long. I think next time we go we're going to go back to the flea market soon. I want to get a turkey. I just want a turkey.
This
Wait,
has not been
single
discussed.
turkey?
No, we're not getting a turkey.
Wait, a singular
A beta, a
turkey?
clown pleco, and a nyrate snail.
Near right. So-
Okay.
Well, what were those shrimp things, Chris? There's some shrimp in there.
He just,
They're
Oh.
both shrimp.
y'all need moderators.
What's a moderator? What's that for, Simply Jan? What is that? I mean, I know like you have it on your channel. I saw it, but what is that? What does that help for? I mean, we'll do it. You can be one if you want. I don't know what the benefit of that is.
Matthew, get some pigs. He wants to do that. And he wants, we have pictures of pigs and piglets at our feeder, and he wants to catch one. Y'all, I hope he videos that. He's going to catch one and bring it back. And
Well,
I don't mind that, but I can't.
I don't know what the legalities are of bringing it back. If it's legal to bring it back, I'll bring it back.
Wait, you just get pulled over by a game warden.
Oh,
So listen,
Emma,
listen.
your friends, you tell them they missed a fun time.
Yeah. We're rocking this Friday night on the live stream.
Mom, did Doug get off? He's no fun.
So I don't know, like Simply Jan said we need moderators. I don't know what
Mods post your info like, well, and our
Oh, okay.
moderator is our 14-year-old
So
daughter.
yeah, Sarah,
Because I think she's
Wait,
actually,
what?
post links to our Instagram, Facebook
Where?
on the live stream.
Oh.
All right, we just told our daughter to do it.
yeah, our moderator.
But
She's
if
free.
I don't even know how to make people moderators. I know you can make them moderators, but
What is
Let me
it?
see.
Oh, yeah. If you go to mine,
It says, oh, wait, no,
click
they're
on
talking.
me. Click on my thing. Here, do you want me to say something?
So, Matthew, do you have pigs?
post a link.
Is that something you do? We have a
Okay.
ton of friends that raise and show
Right.
pigs, a ton of them. And we
Yeah.
have the ability to go get one from them to take
To slaughter.
to slaughter it, but we have not taken advantage of that yet. So,
Black Sheep Eggers, thank y'all for hanging out with
yeah,
us.
thanks.
It's good to talk to you.
Anyways, we have that ability. We just
Yeah.
have not utilized that yet.
One thing I don't have that I haven't had in a while is a stock trailer.
Mm-hmm. We need to get
Matthew.
one. No, he
No.
doesn't have pigs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if I need I've got a little flatbed trailer. I need to figure out a way to make it into a stock trailer
Hit the three
temporarily.
dots next to someone's name. It says.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, that's what I was trying to tell you, but then you said post a link. Here. Do you want me to say something?
All right, Simply Jan, you're a moderator, but I don't think you have links to our YouTube and Instagram or Instagram and Facebook yet. So
I said you,
So it'll
do
come
it to
up.
me
You guys
too.
are great. I will give you guys a shout out. Oh, thanks, Dan. You're pretty awesome. Thanks.
all right, Sarah, you're a moderator.
Wait, my friend just answered me back. Emma, you tell her to get on here right now.
In blue. Oh, they'll show up in blue. Okay.
Thanks,
Well,
Laura.
Thank y'all. We're learning a lot.
Yeah.
I need somebody to tell me. So when we started the live stream, it wouldn't let me I scheduled it, but then I didn't know how to start it. There was nowhere to start it. And we tried and tried and tried. And then we finally had to, so see Simply Jan's blue now.
Okay.
So yep, we did it. So Simply Jan, I wish I knew how to send you a link to our Instagram and Facebook so you could post it. My daughter's, I just made her a moderator. She's about to post it. But we couldn't figure out how to post to start the live stream from the one that we scheduled. So we had to cancel it basically and start another live stream. So I'm going to figure that out this week. I'm a senior network technician for the company I work for, and I can't figure out how to do a live stream on YouTube. So,
And I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
It is not.
can delete trolls too. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Well, I mean,
I don't think we have any trolls. We don't have enough subscribers to worry about that. But who said? What did you say? Ouch.
I'm not sure.
KBL Texas Homestead. You said ouch. Was that who you talking to? Are you talking to us? I didn't say anything mean, did I? Maybe I did. Sometimes it slips out. I don't even know it. Any more questions, guys? We've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes, so I know. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. About trolls, okay.
Oh, wait, Emma's friend's coming.
Thank
We
you,
got to
Emma.
wait for Emma. Emma's coming through for us.
Thank you, Emma. Hey, we'll take anything we can get. I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I'd post videos here and there, but in the last 6 months, I changed the name of the page, and we've really focused, refocused on more the homestead side of our lives. So we're trying to grow it, and really like being a part of what's going on in this community. Hey,
I know. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Thanks, Gail.
thank you. Yeah, I think everybody's getting tired. Shannon's over here yawning.
This is his way of saying that he's okay. I don't want to inconvenience anybody, so I'm gonna let you go.
Easton. See if Easton wants to say anything. He had a lot to say earlier and he left. We ran him off. Do you want to say anything to everybody?
What time is it where you guys are at? In England, it's 2:22 in the morning or the afternoon?
Surely it's the afternoon. It's 8:22 here
Yeah.
in the evening.
I have a few things to say.
Go to bed.
Yeah,
Matthew. Yes.
that's
That's,
her
uh,
most recent post on Instagram. Can I say so?
You can't go to our page and copy the link.
Look, there it is right there.
Can I say
Great.
some stuff?
All right,
come on.
KBL.
So.
Oh, it is in the morning. He's saying it's 2:22 in the morning.
Y'all
Can I
need to go to
say
bed,
something?
Dan. It's currently 9:22. Yeah, it's 8:22 here. So Emma must be to the east of us or
So.
the west of us. All right, Easton's got something to say.
So the thing is, we have had our channel. I looked at one of our oldest videos, and we have had this channel for 6 years.
Hi, even
and,
the Sparrow Homestead. Thank you for joining.
And
I don't know if we subscribe to you, but we will.
And we have had this channel for
Canada.
6 years.
He is cute. Yes, he is cute. He's so cute that he knows he's cute. And
And it has been a great time, just having videos with y'all over the past years, and it's been a great time.
it has been a great time over the past years.
Okay, she put a link to the
Oh, Simply Jan, look at that coming in with our link to our
Mhm.
Facebook. You're awesome, Jan. Thank you very
Are you
much.
still watching?
Jan, your check is in the mail.
Chris, are you still watching?
Don't cash it till Friday.
Yes, for sure.
Chris, are you still watching?
Even the Sparrow Homestead, where are you at? Where are you located? There's Reed.
Now everybody's
How old are you? I am 39.
I'm 39. Reed is how old?
10.
10. Easton?
8.
8. And then Sarah over here,
14.
She's a 14-year-old.
I'm about
She's
to
a she's a
Organic Raw
59.
Roots, thank you for joining us.
I'm actually 301.
Thank you. Our daughter
Are you
Sarah.
moving so my face can't be in here?
Our daughter Sarah is a 59-year-old trapped in a 14-year-old body.
Southwest
Thank you.
Missouri,
Des
over
Moines,
5
Iowa.
Are we about to finish
Live
this
in
up?
Des Moines, Iowa. Missouri, are y'all cold right now?
Yeah. Easton is a star. That's the truth. I mean,
Not true.
Emma, you're 11. Is that what
Yeah.
we're getting?
She's 11. She's the one that barrel races.
Oh, okay.
Chris, where are you? What
Chris
are
is
you
not
watching?
on here, I don't think.
Yeah, I think Chris hopped off.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Karen
something right
Glover,
now
yes,
that will
she's
make me the
She
better
got
child.
So,
Amounts, too.
yeah.
The top 10 times.
She got it. Jan must have got that off of our main page. Thank you, Jan. You're awesome.
Organic
Hey.
Raw Roots, are you talking about Sarah?
Or,
Because you mean like
or
a
this one. She's pretty. This one's pretty.
thanks.
They're both pretty. Not
I have
the one.
something to say that will make me the better child.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Simply Jen.
Thank
better
you,
follow us on
um,
Instagram.
Thank you, Karen Glover, for saying Easton's a star.
So if you haven't
And there's-
already followed us on Instagram, go do that.
No,
Do we
Insta.
have Facebook?
Yes.
So go follow us on Facebook.
I'm on.
This
I'm
guy's
on.
on the TikTok stuff
Yeah, I'm on.
now.
I'm on
It's
TikTok.
Oh,
You can go
thanks.
follow
We
me
are
on
not
TikTok.
okay
Yeah,
with
Chris
that. I
left.
did not give him the permission.
She
to
looks
be on
like her
TikTok.
mama. You know, that's funny because
Oh, look, Ridge Life's on here. Ridge Life's. He's got a big channel. He's got like 800 subscribers.
really?
You know?
even the
Hey, Ridge
Sparrow. So
Life.
you went from Colorado up there to Missouri. We were in Colorado this last summer. It's a lot. It's beautiful. It's a
Says
big state.
Organic Raw Roots says we're in trouble. Yeah. For many reasons, we're in trouble. Yes.
Mainly because of these two knuckleheads behind us. What is your TikTok, Emma?
Dad, yours isn't even
I gotta
as
ask
good.
something.
Okay.
I gotta ask something to them.
Here.
Um,
I'll post the link to
Hey,
it.
Emma, my TikTok is just Tobin Mathis. I only got one video on there, and I had a picture of a gun in it, and they.
Wait, don't say that on the channel.
They-
Still people.
I'm about to run you off again. They didn't like. It's not getting. It only has like 2 views or something. So it's my daughter made it. It's really funny, but it's not. It's
Rich
So
life,
we're
no
doing-
time's better than the present. So welcome.
I got something to say
yeah.
to y'all.
We appreciate you
Thank you for
coming.
coming. We were late getting started. We had some technical difficulties.
Gil's Garden, we are a hot mess. If
Yes.
you've heard that term before, we are a hot mess.
Do y'all have chickens? That's one question I gotta ask.
Oh, hey, even the Sparrow, I am digging that.
What?
He says living in Colorado is fantastic, but not having a mortgage is better.
Heck yeah.
That's the way
that's
to
our
do
that's
it.
our goal. Believe me, we have as little debt as possible, and we're working on having no debt.
Do y'all
See
have
and hear how
chickens?
well mannered
Hey,
the boys
you
are.
might-
Oh, thank you,
you.
Laura.
Thank you.
They are overall very good kids. That's
Yes.
something
We work on.
we
it.
are not raising jerks for sure.
And we'll whoop it out of them if they are.
No.
Yeah, we will.
Hey, you might get your first follower from Emma on
Hey, Simply
TikTok.
Jen, that's all right. Thank you you did awesome. Thank you very much.
I want to make sure I go through it. There's a lot of comments that came through. So, yeah, a lot of homesteaders are going to TikTok.
Yeah,
He's into it.
I'm not into it. No,
He's into it. Every night he's like, "Hey, watch this.
I like watching the
Hey,
funny.
babe, watch
videos.
this."
I like watching the funny videos on there, but I got classes and I was trying to see. Yeah, TikTok. I like. There's 2 things on there that I like. Is there the funny videos, and then the recipes that are on there, because they're like 60-second recipes. And Shannon made one the other night, and it was really good. It was okay, but she's a great
If
cook.
by okay he means he looked at me and says, "Yeah, don't put that in the rotation." It was excellent.
Well,
then.
she's a great cook, but I think
Reason
I-
for moving to try to be debt free, which we're super close. Just got the hammer down. Even the Sparrow. Do you follow a certain like we did Dave Ramsey?
yeah, I would bet y'all are doing Dave Ramsey or something similar
Be
to
curious to know how you're doing
Yeah.
your debt free journey. TikTok is funny, but I can't do it. Thank you, Simply Jan. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I made one video, but I like to watch it. I don't participate other than watching. Also have 15 snails. Cool.
Grove snails. That's cool.
Really cool. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look that
Yeah.
up because I don't know what that is, Emma. Gail's garden. Oh, she was saying, "Hey, organic raw roots. Me and my husband are thinking about live streaming the farm on Twitch.
What's Twitch?
One farmer is banking on
It's
that.
a live streaming app.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Oh well, our daughter just told us what Twitch was. I have not. I know Twitch from like So You Think You Can Dance, and he's the DJ on Ellen now. That's all I know.
That girl.
Do you eat the snails?
Do you eat them?
I don't think she eats them, but I'll let her speak for herself. But
Can you eat? Can you even eat?
I mean,
them?
on a loan,
So
that
Gil's
show-
garden, I would think snails are good for the garden, right?
Yeah.
Aren't
That's
they?
true, yeah. So Ridge Life said Dave Ramsey's a great program. So Ridge Life, we did the Financial Peace University. We've done that. We did that about 10 years ago.
Matthew's still saying get some cows.
He's gonna
Oh
live-
no, he said pigs earlier. Now he's
Okay.
saying cows.
So Ridge Life, we did Dave Ramsey. I've read all of his books. We've been to his live seminar 2 or 3 times. We did his Financial Peace University. We've worked our way through that, paid off all of our debt except for our house. So we recently bought a 4-wheeler. Dave wouldn't be happy about that, but we could pay it off tomorrow if we wanted to, but we financed it just to keep our credit going. I know he's against that, but we are definitely, of the mindset of keeping minimal amount of debt. So
Snails
will
eat your garden. Okay, we
had
lied.
this. What was that thing we had in the garden? It was like that long last year.
A tomato
A
hornworm.
hornworm. That sucker was eating everything in
Yeah.
sight.
Yeah.
Pigs and cows. Simply Jam, where are you at? Did you say earlier, or did you come in after that? If you're close, we'll bring some cows over to your place.
I just showed my age on the Twitch thing, Mom. I know.
Ridge Life, thanks. Yeah, we really like Dave Ramsey.
Well, long story short, we capitalized on the housing market in Colorado. Bought it in 2010, back in recession. Basically, flipped it 9 years later. Made enough to do what we wanted.
Man,
There you go.
back during the recession, we had a chance to buy a house, and I kicked myself every time for not buying that house. The same house is double in price right now, and we would have banked on that thing, and we didn't.
Well, we were in a different financial situation then.
Oh, Simply Jam's in Missouri. Yeah, I don't think we can bring. Logistically, having the cows at your house would probably not benefit us financially. It
Yeah.
would cost us a lot of money driving back and forth to take care of them. But
Babe, I'm proud of you. That's pretty funny. That was pretty witty. Yeah, she would scream at me about the SRT and the F-250 we got. Everything else paid off in doing. Yeah.
well, yeah. So yeah, you're kind of like we are. I like Dave Ramsey, but we followed his initially when we first went through the program. We paid off everything, and then we kind of like regrouped and kind of decided to change things. But we do have a little bit of debt, and we do keep enough that we have credit so that when we want to buy a house, we don't have to go through a
But
nightmare.
both
to-
debts, like he said, could be paid off tomorrow.
Yeah, we have the means to pay everything off. We just are doing it to keep our credit because when we went to buy a house with no credit, after we
It
had
was
credit,
so hard.
yeah, it was a
Our
pain.
credit zero. Our credit score was 0 when we tried to buy our house.
Dan's Aquarium started following us on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
We closed on our house on March 20th, 6th, and we'll move almost an hour from Springfield.
My
Still too far?
daughter, Soul Snatcher said, "I'll ask this again. Who's your favorite child? Blink twice if it's me."
Oh no!
I got the microphone over here just seeing what they're saying.
Oh goodness. Yeah, we do follow a budget though. We are very strict on our budget.
Yeah,
And it's crazy because I have friends that come to me and say, I can't,
that's
like I need a spreadsheet or whatever else. And I literally have a spiral notebook that I have written down what is paid at the first of the month.
our AV guys getting in there, getting some audio for us.
Anyways, we follow a budget for sure. We have envelopes that we still use. You can go in our safe right now. We have envelopes that are earmarked for certain things that have money in them. So we still follow the foundation of Dave Ramsey. But
So Ridge Life, we had a donkey back when I used to rope and had horses, and that dude was. There's an old Dixie Chick song. We named it after Earl. Earl had to die. The Dixie Chick song, and he was mean though. We
Guard
had a couple.
donkeying her.
Yeah, he would have been a good guard donkey. We had all we had was horses; they could take care of themselves, but he'd have been real good for that. If you want the goats, go to
Weed them and read
yeah, they're a page. Yeah,
the
Guard
Hobby
donkey.
Farm. Hey,
They like
you just joined us, didn't you? The Hobby Farm. Where are
Thank
you
y'all.
at? Where are y'all located? Even the sparrow. Yeah, it was one of those things where at the time, because I stayed home for 14 years and we've lived on one income. And at the time we had sold our business and then he went back to work for the man and it just was not financially sound for us to do that at the time. Now, of course, we could do it now, but that house isn't for sale anymore.
So Gail's Garden, we have. I could go show you right now in our safe. We have envelopes right now that have cash in them. One is to pay for our deer lease. One's to pay for a trip we're going on in a few weeks. One's to pay for when we go on our cruise.
The deer lease.
One's to pay for our deer. Yeah, like all that stuff is. We still do the envelope system to some degree. I mean, especially with big stuff, we just pull the cash out and put it in there, put it in our fire safe, and that way it's out of sight, out of mind.
And we do it all the time. I mean, Christmas, we have an envelope for
Yeah.
that. We have an envelope for, like, if we're right now, our youngest is saving up for a dirt bike and he has his envelope in our safe that has how much money he has made and how much he needs to work
We're
on.
gonna match him.
Yeah. So,
He's almost there too. He's about halfway there. Once he gets halfway, we're gonna match.
and
him.
our older
But,
two kids are like hoarders of the money.
yeah, they're like they get.
Like
She's the.
like $500.
Like
I'm the
the
free
other day,
spirit. She's the.
our kid, and we needed, so we went to our kids. That's how
well,
much money.
all we had was big bills.
Yeah.
We got some. Small bills.
So
from them.
Hobby Farm, you're from Northeast Ohio. Oh, here's my mom. Mom, where you at? Ohio person. My brother went to Ohio State, so on a full ride gymnastics scholarship. So my parents and my brother, big time Buckeye fans. I went up there one time to the campus.
I should take the place of him.
Here's Tobin. Nice to meet you.
This is very lovely. I'm so glad to be joining you on this live stream.
So tell me, how's your day been?
Awful.
What made it awful?
Waking up.
So Gail, I want to ask you, how old are you? Because that system seems to work with the older generations, and I don't mean that disrespectfully at all. I think we could take a lot from like my grandparents and my great grandparents and the way that they lived. So I'm curious to know what your age and what age group you fall in.
There's 50. Wait. You're liking your own video.
We just liked our own video. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Wait, is that when you talk right there?
Yeah, I think
Scream.
so.
So
We need to start doing the envelope thing for sure. Yeah, it's, it really is super easy. Like I said, we just have different envelopes and when we budget it in, say like we're going to Galveston this summer, we have an envelope for Galveston and I'll go to the bank, take the money out, and we'll put that in the envelope. So we always, it's a really simple. Dave Ramsey goes as far as like you use cash for everything. I don't. I use cash. We use cash when we go for most things, but like our debit card's used for groceries and gas and all of that kind of stuff. So,
There's my partner in crime.
oh, your grandma. Yeah. Okay, Gail. There's my partner in crime. Mimi's on here. Oh, is it in Ohio? Yeah. I figured it would be. I remember, like I said, I went there one year on the campus. It's gorgeous up there. It's really, really pretty, but I don't fly, so I never went up there again.
come here.
But,
Do you want to come here?
hi, Skylar.
So I got something to say.
So where are y'all located? We
You wanna
subscribe to
go?
you, but honestly haven't watched many vids yet. Plan on it this. Yes, please watch our videos.
How do y'all?
That's amazing. We are actually in North Texas. about 45
would you
minutes
like a
north of Dallas.
You would
So
like to sit down?
that's
This
where
is
we're
my
located. And yeah, check out our videos. We've really just kind of got the ball rolling. So there's not a whole lot, but we're trying. So yeah, subscribe and
Hit
we'll
that
keep you up to date
notification
on
bell.
things. Don't keep all your eggs in one basket. It's good to have cash and envelopes in the bank. And you, yep. Thanks, even the Sparrow Homestead. That is our Blue Lacy. She is our rescue dog that we've had. She's about 1.5 years old.
Yep.
Um,
If you want some, if you're into history, go Google Blue Lacy Texas dog or Texas state dog. Thank you, Easton, for holding the microphone for me. They're the state dog of Texas, and they have a really cool history behind them. So,
Ridge Life, we love Texas too. It is,
where's Ridge Life from? Did he say?
yeah, and I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah, even the Sparrow. Yeah, she's a rescue dog, and I was saying earlier, she's our first rescue dog. We've had dogs our whole life, but it's been a lot different with her. She had a really, really rough child, when she was a puppy, from till she's about 6 months old. When we got her, she had a rough life. So her
name is
She's pretty
Skylar.
Skylar. Her mom's name was
She was
Skylar.
pretty scared when we first got her.
So her mom and her brother were dumped. Her mom was chipped, so that's how we know that she's full blood and where she came from. And they were all picked up and took to the pound.
Oh, wait, here. Can I say something? Say hi, Skylar. Say hi. Okay, I need to say something to the other.
Okay, he needs to say something.
West near Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
Oh, my uncle lives in Nashville.
Yeah.
He owns a restaurant in Nashville called Valentino's.
If you have ever lived in the city, well, I've never lived.
The natural
Well,
state garden
lived in
owner
the
said this
city.
got on.
If you're living in the city right now, there's a few things.
Hey, the natural state gardener. Hey, thanks for joining.
Yes. Jackson Gutzler says hi, Easton.
Hi, Easton. Jackson's in hi.
Thank you for saying that.
Hey, Jackson.
Jackson's a
There's
friend of our
someone named
kids.
Jackson at my school, actually.
That's
That's
Jackson at your school. Yeah.
Jackson at my school, Mom?
Ever heard of Silver, Texas? My dad was born there, kind of in the middle of the state. Leaning
Wait,
is
how
the
old is
rest.
he?
No, but I'm looking it up right
Jackson,
now.
how old are you?
No, I've never heard of that.
What's up, Jackson?
Because I think there's someone at my school named Jackson.
It is. It's that Jackson.
Simply Jan's giving Jackson a shout out. Thanks,
Jackson used to
Jen.
be on my.
Jackson,
On my baseball
say
team.
what's your name?
Coke
No, I
County.
mean how old you are. You're just
Coke County's out by Abilene, I think.
You're stepping on my chart.
That's what it says.
Say
Coke
how old
County.
you are and I'll be happy. Oh.
The natural state gardener saying, come
Well,
see us
how do
here
you-
in
how do
Central,
you know he's at
Central
my school?
Arkansas.
Well,
That's the natural state gardener. So that's on my list of places that we want to go camping. We have a 32-foot camper, Reed.
You get out of here. Okay.
Sorry, I had to give my son the stink eye. I'd love to go camping in Arkansas.
How old are you, Jackson?
Emma's from Canada.
Yes, Emma.
That's
I'm
awesome.
sorry your friend couldn't
He's
join. Thank you for trying, though.
Yes.
You're sweet. Thank you so much.
Just kind of.
So Jackson, I thought you were at my school, but
Okay. You're not gonna believe us that Jackson's at your school.
wait. But there's someone in second grade that's at my school. Wait. Everybody,
What were you doing?
the lamp is right in front of us. We got a whole setup.
Gales, Silver, Texas. I looked it up. I think that's near Abilene, is what Tobin was saying,
I
because it's
think
in
it's
Coke County.
Yeah.
But we've never heard of it. But I mean, Texas is huge.
Yeah.
There's a lot of states or cities
saw-
that I've never heard of.
I saw a meme or something the other day. It said that if you drive from
I'm fourth grade, Miss McGraw's class, Jackson. says.
Yeah, Jackson. I saw him today at school.
if
Okay.
you drive from Brownsville to Texline, which Brownsville is in the very, very bottom of Texas, and Texline is way up in the Panhandle, it's like a 14-hour drive. That's how big Texas is. So I'm not bragging. I'm just saying it's.
I'm Miss
Kinda
Moses'
bragging.
class in 4th grade, Jackson.
One of
We
y'all
are going to
states-
Arkansas.
Yeah, I think it's Easter.
I took a shower.
And gosh, people.
This is our life, people. Trying to figure out which one of our kids stinks.
That's
Well, one of them does.
That's the microphone.
even
right
the
here.
Sparrow Homes. We are going to Arkansas in April for the first time.
Wait, Arkansas. Wait, we're what?
Wait, what,
time.
Emma?
To the
Arkansas.
I didn't have
Science.
school today. Ontario school birds were on strike. What does that mean? School birds? Is that like a bus or what? I don't know what that is. I guessed Reed. I know. I saw that, Dan. Thank you. She hopped on here for a little bit.
What
Yeah,
did
thank
you,
Jackson
Dan.
say?
She said you eat her out of house and home. That's what she said.
What did
About
Jackson
Dan?
say?
I like to eat myself, Dan. So
What
I
did Jackson
know
say?
how it
Mom?
feels.
She said he said I guess Reed. I don't know what you said.
Is anybody at my anybody?
My
in-
uncle lives in Arkansas. I've not gone there since I was young, but I remember it being really, really pretty.
Is there anybody that's in second grade that's in Hattie Yard?
Just tell them your school.
Upper Grand District School Board is like the government of our school, and they've been on strike for the past 2 weeks. # no school. Woohoo!
So you don't have to go to school? That's awesome.
Rich
I
Life
guess.
trout fishes in Arkansas. That's you.
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
that's
do
one of the
that.
reasons I want to go to Arkansas is because they stock a lot of the rivers there with
Mhm.
with
I'll
trout.
be making a video this weekend, so go check out my channel.
The hobby farm, we have 1 acre at our house here. We have chickens and a garden, and then we're looking at leasing some land to put a cow on, and we have a deer lease that's 160 acres.
Like, do we wait? What?
Wait, one cow
Where are
or
we gonna buy
more?
cows?
Just one cow or like multiple cows?
Yeah, Simply Jane. It's just I feel
Yeah.
like every year when we get it in before Easter or even middle of March, we always lose it.
Hey, Easton does not have Snapchat. He just ran off, but he does not have Snapchat.
I'm too tired
Your-
for that.
our Easter. Thanks, Dan. He is a barred rock, and we hatched him from a baby.
Yeah.
And he is a jerk face sometimes,
You
but
can't.
No,
He-
he is the sweetest thing in the world.
he is actually one of the nicer roosters. We had a rooster, a Buff Orpington, that we had to get rid of last year. So, but he's good. He doesn't.
Thanks, Gail's Garden. Thank y'all for dropping in.
He leaves everyone alone. Is there no trout in Texas? Too warm.
It's too warm. They do stock them this time of year in some of the local like parks and ponds and stuff. But golly, we fished for them a ton of times and never catch them. So
So what is your what do you use for bait for trout? I think he would like to know that.
I guess we got a troll on there because somebody just deleted some comments.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
It was we'll just say unwanted stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so even the Sparrow, what do you use for trout? Oh, you did. Yeah, we have right now the production reds. They are across,
But
With the Rhode Island red.
yeah.
but they're real sweet. The Buff Orpingtons, I would like hens. He was gorgeous, but he was not nice. Like he was mean. Bantams and Polish hens, I've never had those before.
Even the sparrow. So salmon eggs for the trout. We've tried that. I think the problem is those trout that we're fishing for are farm raised, and they just don't act like normal trout. We've tried everything in the book at them. We've never had any luck.
Cooked shrimp pieces, they said.
Like,
The
yeah,
jar
I
with
haven't
the green
tried
and
that.
white lid. Night, night. Emma, you're sweet. Thank you, Emma. Tell all your friends to subscribe.
Good night, Emma. Thank you for joining us.
We had a troll see because we're famous. That's like just like who just said that we're famous.
Simply Jans, we had a
Yes,
troll. Yeah.
yeah,
Our-
we are
our-
famous.
Our daughter jumped on and deleted it. I don't know what they were saying, but
I don't think you really want to know.
Good night, Emma. I feel like I know Emma. Like I feel like she's like one of our kids. You're so sweet. Polish chickens here are pretty cute. Some people like them, some don't. I feel like
I've never seen those.
what's interesting is I feel like that's with most breeds of chickens. You know, we love Barred Rock. We love the Buff Orpingtons. We have, like I said, we have the production. We love Sexlings, but we have a Jersey Giant that is
She's a
very dominant. She actually we hatched 4 babies and she killed 2 of them. just because she's so dominant. But they're not my favorite breed. And once they go, we're done. I'm not getting Jersey Giants again. They just are very. I don't like how dominant they are.
The Natural State Gunner said y'all are the newest subs. Thank y'all very much. Any of you guys that subscribe to us tonight, we will
Return the favor.
Yes, we'll return the favor the next tonight or tomorrow. We're gonna be going out of town tomorrow. I am, but we'll definitely return the favor. Thank y'all.
So the Hobby Barn says we raise 6 cattle every year for meat for the family to sell. We raise them at a nearby farm for now until I can get a cow lot bill. See, that's something that I would be interested in doing.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Leasing a little bit of land someplace close to raise a cow. But see, there's a processing place that you can buy a side of beef from that's close by, and I think would be cheaper and easier than raising our own.
Well, so here's the cost. Like a side of beef is what, $1,700?
No, it depends on what cuts you get and all that stuff. But
Well,
between
on
between
average.
$1,000 and $1,500.
So I'm asking them, how much do you think you guys are out for raising cow, taking it to get it slaughtered, the process and everything? I mean, you tell me, is it worth it? That, if you know what I'm saying. The Hobby Farm said, or one of them says, sometimes the small octopus-looking plastic balls work. Fishing the rivers.
Baits work, yeah. Yeah, this is in like ponds and stuff. We tried like using a small leader, a real like 2-pound test leader with the salmon eggs with little pieces of marshmallow, pieces of corn, and we just don't have good luck with it. But I don't know if we're getting our timing right because they stock them about every 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know. I'm good at fishing, but I'm not good at catching trout.
Dan, now I know you're not in the States. You're in Great Britain. Is that correct?
I think, yeah.
So you had over 20 chickens, 10 geese, 6 birds, 6 bird aviaries with birds, 10 rabbits, and 2
Wow.
ponds. That sounds amazing.
That's awesome, man. That's cool.
My mom. Mom, are you singing like the troll song right now? Like, the movie Trolls? I got this feeling.
We need to get the boys to bed here in a minute, babe. We'll be glad to do a sub for sub. We'd love to help. Go for it. Yeah, I definitely, like I said, anybody that subscribed to us, I promise you the next, by Monday, I'll subscribe back. I'm going to be out of town tomorrow. I'm the one that kind of runs the YouTube part of it. So I'm going to be out of town. Me and the boys are going to our deer list tomorrow to go hunt. So, but once I get back in town, if I have time tonight, but I will for sure.
Oh, Soul Snatcher. Our moderator, hey, Simply Jan, maybe you need to block that Soul Snatcher.
No.
Here's what they told me when I asked the question, is it worth it? You raised it, you know it's healthy, you know where he eats, how's
true.
it live. So yes,
Yeah.
it's worth it. That's exactly, I see that point.
I'm pretty sure a moderator can't block another moderator.
We're just joking.
Well, I'm just
But
saying.
you're being literal about it. We're
I'm
just joking.
just saying. I'm just joking too.
Yes, hunt.
Yep, we're going. We have a deer lease. It's about 3 hours from here. Me and my boys are leaving tomorrow. We spend a lot of time out there. We're going to go tomorrow. The only thing we can hunt right now is deer. Or no, not deer, pigs. We can't hunt deer now. So we got a lot of pigs coming in. So we're hoping to shoot. There's a big one coming in. We're hoping to shoot. It's a sow. It'd be good to eat. So we're going out there tomorrow. My oldest son, he's 10. He'll be the trigger man. So we'll see what happens. He killed a deer a few months ago. So and it was his second deer to kill. So.
Which was exciting because he broke his hand BMX racing at the beginning of the deer season. So he wasn't able to hunt.
Will y'all be making a video of that?
And then he rolled up
You
in
can
there
see that at
and shot a doe. Like the last weekend of youth
www.firefarm.com.
weekend, right?
Well,
He shot his doe.
no, the last weekend of the entire season.
Yeah, the
No.
entire season.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we got one more question. Y'all throw one more question at us, and then we're going to.
real quick and we're gonna hop off. We've been on here for almost 2 hours, and we got to put the kids to sleep and get ready for everything. Yep, Mimi, we'll bring the baby ghost to your house. Have Pappy build us build an enclosure for him. And we'll bring him over as soon as he gets it built. Wow, that would be
Have
fun.
you been elk hunting?
I've been to Colorado on an antelope hunt. I've never elk hunted before. I would love to go. Logistically and financially, it's just never worked out, but I would love to go. We sell our beef for 250-pound hanging weight. Okay, wow. The average around 800 pounds. So that's 1,600 pounds because of raising the cattle and enough to buy the next year's cattle. So then that doesn't count the processing of the meat. That's just what you sell it for at the hanging weight. So you're looking at 16, probably 2,000, and then
That's
then
the whole cow.
the whole cow, and then that's about what I mean, that's probably close to what we would be paying. You get goats for your amazing daughter. We will not. That is our amazing daughter asking that question. She's the moderator. Guys, thank y'all for hopping on here with us. Like I said, anybody who subscribed, I'll do my best to return the favor this next couple of days.
Hey, you should have anyone who knew that subscribed go comment, because then you can see them.
Yeah, y'all. If y'all did subscribe, go comment on this. Can they comment on the live stream?
But no, just like comment on one of your.
Yeah, go comment on our last video or somewhere and let us know that you subscribed. And I'll make sure. So YouTube's funny about knowing who subscribes sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't tell you everybody. But
Thanks, Jackson. You get to see Reed more than just at school now.
How did he find that?
Thanks, Simply Jan. Thanks for your help. You rode this ride with us the whole time. Thank you so much.
Even the sparrow. So I do a lot of public land hunting here in Texas and a lot of pig hunting where I
By the hobby farm. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank y'all. So I've packed out some pretty big pigs before. I kind of call it my poor man's elk hunt, but I don't know if I'm in mountain shape, but good enough to pack out a pig.
No, we're not in mountain shape. We went to Colorado for 5 days and thought we were going to die.
Well, the breathing part, like physically I'm in shape, but just the breathing part about killing us. Thank y'all for stopping by. Yeah, Simply Jan. Thank you very much. We need to find you on Facebook.
I'm able to reload y'all. Hey, Countryside Acres Homestead.
Thank you for coming.
Yes,
We're going to try to make this like a weekly or bi-weekly thing. Come here, Skylar. Come here. Skylar wants to say goodbye to everybody. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Oh, Mimi, thanks, Mom. Love you.
Here's her Instagram.
Okay.
Skylar saying goodbye to everybody.
Y'all don't need that picture.
Skylar's booty.
You put her she's muddy and you put her on me.
Thank you, Even the Sparrow. Good night.
Thank you, guys.
I feel like we should identification
name
of the
fish.
animals.
Dan, you're awesome. Facebook has your logo. Oh, okay. On your okay, got it. Okay, we'll look for you. That's your.
I do
project.
Facebook and
Okay.
Instagram. So
And me.
She kind of covers Shanna and Sarah cover the Facebook and Instagram part of it, and I do most of the YouTube stuff. So.
and the pictures that are posting recently of like the landscape and the animals and stuff on Instagram, that's all my daughter.
Oh, don't worry. I tag myself in it. I make sure I get that clout.
We teach humility here at the Mathis household.
Humble. Where you keep us humble.
Humility, same thing.
No, it's
Yes.
not.
We're about to.
Teenagers.
Elderly
boys are
people,
Okay.
I swear.
Boys are coming to say goodnight, and y'all,
No, not good night.
I'll try to.
Stand up correctly, please.
look, it's 2:57 a.m. and he's still up watching us, Dan.
Yeah, that's hardcore, man.
Thanks.
Good night, Dan. Thank you.
Thank you for thinking we're worth watching
Yeah.
at 3 o'clock in the morning, because I don't think there's anyone I'd be watching at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you very much.
Good night, Dan. Thank you.
All right, guys. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all go check out our videos, and we'll go check out y'all stuff.
Adios.
Good night.
Good night.
It's still going until you push the okay.